What's up, guys? And I am so incredibly excited. We are back with the NCAA 14 Road to Glory. And this episode is going to be very interesting. We're going to learn a lot, but first things first. First thing, you guys have a job. 3, 2, 1, drop a like. Click it. Did you click it? Awesome, thank you. Also, comment down below, who do you guys think in the real NCAA is going to win the national championship this year? Me? I don't pay much attention. Like, I'm not super into this, but I just think you can't really go against Alabama. No idea. But bam, look on the screen. We just signed with the Air Force. In case you guys missed the last episode, essentially what I did is I had a big time decision to make. You can see I'm with this team, and essentially I ended up coming out as a 4-star recruit. I had a really good high school kind of end to my career. Scrambling kind of option quarterback in high school, ran that system. And I started looking at teams, and I really didn't want this to be like me jumping in and just going and being on like Auburn or being on Clemson or being on one of those teams. I really wanted an underdog story, and like the overwhelming goal through my 4 years and like throughout this series is to win a national championship. I think you guys need to know that that's my main priority. That's what I want to do. So I want to show you guys, because before you jump into a series, before you get into like practicing games, I think it's important that we meet our team, see where we are on this team, etc. So let's just, first things first, let's go to the depth chart. I want to see what I'm working with on this Air Force squad. I am currently QB number 11. I think I'm second string based on what I signed with. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see you have 2 other kind of like option quarterbacks. I'm pretty sure if you guys watch Air Force right now, these rosters are very like realistic. They're all completely updated. So if you guys watch Air Force at this very moment, or you're an Air Force fan, you will recognize these names. We have Malik Miller. I think he's the starter right now. These guys kind of share us. We are higher overall than them. 84 speed, 81 excel. So not crazy fast. I think I can work on that. Our running back situation is not terrible. We have a guy by the name of Dallin Sutton. I'm going to be able to hand him the ball. When you're running a system like we're running, you need a lot of good running backs who are good out of the option. I feel like we got some pretty tough dudes. I kind of lean towards the Dallin stuff. The Dallin Sutton, because he's a little bit quicker, but the other guy's got a bit better trucking. Receivers, this is where it becomes difficult. We don't have good receivers at all. The recruiting classes here, you can tell for the last few years, have been very dry. We got Tanner Holcomb, 69 overall. Our offensive line is probably, like, on this team, a big strength. I think Air Force does get some decent O-linemen, despite the fact that the right side of it is not as good. Defensive-wise, we got Micah Capra. Right end, we got all these guys. This is just... Quickly, I'm just going to show you guys the overall team, because I think that's important as we push for a potential national championship, which I do not think on Heisman difficulty is going to be easy whatsoever. So that's our squad. I walk on is the best player on the team. Receiver-wise, there's no speed. There's not a lot of height. We have 5'9" and 5'10" with 85 and 84 speed, which is tough to even look at. It's going to be a struggle. This guy, the junior Andrew Smith, I'm really excited about him. But both these guys are also, it's just a full class of juniors. This freshman, though, Warren Ryan, 6'3", 215. He's slow. He does have a big body. Then we have another freshman who's a little bit faster, kind of a smaller guy. Then last, this is probably my favorite, a redshirt sophomore, 86 speed, the fastest receiver. I'm probably going to, I can't really edit the depth chart, but I'm hoping he can kind of get in. So now that we've looked through that, I do want to show you guys some other things. Because this is, you're going to like, you might hate this right now and be like, T, this is so boring. This is what you're going to want to see. Like, this is what's going to make this series make sense. So, preseason polls wise, I want to see where we stand in the entire league as a whole. Where do they have us seated? You can see Alabama is number 1. If we scroll down, okay, we are 65th. Us and Navy, very similar. I thought about going to Navy as well, prestigious. They're a 3. They're a little bit higher overall than us, the Navy midshipmen. So I did think about doing that just because they're a little bit better, but it is what it is. We play against San Diego State a lot. We play against a lot of better teams in this league, Louisiana Tech. But overall, for like our situation and our overall, we're really not that bad. We have a lot to build on. You can see the teams we play against here, FCS. Let me go find some other stuff, and I'll just kind of see you as I find things that I think you're going to want to see. This is our conference. You obviously have Boise State, powerhouse of it. Utah, pretty decent. A lot of these teams are really not that great. NWC West, you got Fresno State, San Diego State. Our like little kind of individual conference on this, because we're in the mountain, is not great. Our biggest competition is Boise State. They got a 90 overall offense. If we can somehow beat them, that is our main goal for this year, is to beat Boise State. I think if we do that, that would be a huge success. The MWC in general, you can see we kind of see it around like the 5th mark. There are a lot of good teams, San Diego being the best, Utah State. I think we could definitely win this. That's not our end goal. Our end goal is a national championship, and I honestly think if I run this team how I want, I think we can do it. So apparently I am #1 on the depth chart, which is absolutely amazing to see. I'm low-key a little bit shocked that we are #1, but that's super epic. So we're just gonna be running plays. Oh, okay. I gotta say, guys, I love the color blue. So I really do like the look of these uniforms. I wanna this is something I do not want to take lightly though. The practice is something that I really need to work on, and right now I think we're almost gonna scout our players just to see what we got before we jump into this season. So Holcomb, McClendon's over there. So McClendon is kind of he's our smallest guy, but he's I think one of the better receivers. He's number 27, which is super awkward for a receiver. He is gonna be a tough target to hit and a really tough guy to utilize in general. Holcomb isn't great either though. This is the problem. My tight ends are very terrible, and Sutton isn't great. This is the bad news bears we got right now, and I am not at this point comfortable going into a game. So let's see who can catch passes. Smith, I just want to see who, when I throw to in these 16 reps, do I feel like I'm getting something good. Okay, let's watch the route running over there on the left side. Throw it over the middle of McClendon. McClendon kind of, to me, appears to be like a Wes Welker sort of type. We got Birdo is one of our running backs, but Sutton is going to be our main guy, and he's going to be the guy that comes in. He doesn't wear gloves. I love the look of these dudes. They're just such basic, just tough freaking guys. None of them wear gloves. The Air Force does not mess around. I absolutely love it. Me in general though, I can kind of outrun some of these people. That's another thing I want to see. Okay, so this is the speed option pass. This is most likely very similar to something that we would actually run. The O-line, I'm not getting a lot of great blocks from that right side. Okay, the option pass. Let's just see this one. You don't want to trip over, but you can essentially run, or you can hit your receiver. That guy could not look dorkier. Honestly, some of these dudes are real funny looking. Let me throw over the middle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, guys, welcome to the season. If you haven't buckled up your seats yet, and if you weren't prepared for this, you are prepared now. Okay, Sutton appears to be a pretty valuable asset. I feel like me and him are low-key gonna have to kind of be the men of this team until we can hopefully, in my second or third year, get some better recruits. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the better I perform this year, let's say we finish top in the conference, next year they will have a fresh batch of good recruits, and I can build them up. Hopefully junior, senior year, we're looking at a national championship, potentially freshman. But I think to say that I could bring this group could beat Alabama, I think you're a little crazy if you try and say that. I think you are a little crazy, and I have no time. I almost want to what would be the best thing to do? A little bit of scouting here. Fafita gets upfield. He wears a horse collar. That's kind of sick. Not gonna lie. That's that's pretty respectable. Let me get outside the pocket here. Okay, so it looks like he can get open. These guys are gonna catch the ball. They're not gonna have a lot of issues with catching it. It's just a matter of being an athlete and being a playmaker is it's far-fetched to think that these guys are going to make plays that are outside of kind of what you'd normally expect from a normal player to make. Nice throw over to Sutton. Okay, FL cross. I'm going to look kind of to that deep post over there and just sort of see, and I got nothing there. Okay, so that was our last rep of practice. I gained 2,800 XP. Good job practicing. You're in no danger of losing your starting position. So that ends the practice. Woof. Let me stop here. This is kind of the big sort of intro video. I have my work cut out for me I have never had in my life. I honestly that practice and seeing the way these guys. So am I second string right now? No. I'm the starter, right? Your level. I'm second string. Next level. So I'm not even a first string quarterback yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I right now? So you are now the starting QB, Struff skills. Okay, so I am currently second string. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I gotta work my way up through probably 3 more practices. So let's go play against the FCS East. We're gonna have to kind of watch this game from the sideline, I believe. You can see they're terrible. So this should be an easy W. This should be an easy 1-0. Uniform wise, these other things we gotta look. This is we're in this for the long haul. I want you guys to know this is a long haul type deal. Like, we're not just here for a day. Like, we're just, let's see the stealth. Okay, those are kind of cool. I could definitely see myself rocking with the black uniforms. Let's see what happens. I'm not playing. Okay, so here we go. Look at the ambiance. It's a total outdoor stadium, which is what I love the most. Like you guys know, I'm not playing in this game. I'm not getting any reps or anything. I just really want to see kind of the vibe of this whole stadium. And this is where I'm spending, like, look around, guys. This is where we're spending our next 4 years. Like, this is our future. This field, I think it's very beautiful. I think it's nice to look at. We got to sim this entire game. And we're not scoring right now? Oh my gosh, I was about to say. This is what I do. Welcome. First time touching the ball for the Air Force. TDBarrett helps the squad out. Okay, skip again. Oh my gosh, welcome to the dog days. I love this stadium though. I would play here every day for the rest of my life. It's so open and it's so bright, and like in a stadium, those are the main things I look for. Air Force comes out. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to play against FCS East. They are literally terrible. They really don't have a lot going for them. But like even this end zone, it's so like kind of cool looking. I think the idea of playing for a team like the Air Force, which someone even comes to as a Canadian, they think it's weird. I don't know. I think it's just kind of a neat thing. Earned XP, 100. Okay, cool. Nice catch for Fita. My tight ends look like they're from the 1930s. All my tight ends look like they're from the 30s. Come on, McClendon. No, nothing.
Here we go.
Wide receiver screen. This Felicia guy too. He's the bigger guy. He's kind of like, not still like this, but he's kind of like the more like, he's got a good size. Like, he's not the most athletic looking dude in the world, but he definitely has really solid. And I'm excited to get to know who these guys are in in real life. Like, I want to follow these guys on Instagram. We're gonna be thrown to, because these guys currently play for Air Force, and they are gonna be the guys who are helping me out. That's a dot. That's how you win games. If I was gonna tell you guys how to win games with a terrible team, you just gotta throw dots. Okay, so we gained 685 XP there. That brings our total up to 3,680. I don't know how long we're gonna be a backup. I honestly don't. I know it's gonna be a while, but let's see how much that helped us out, because I think we're still pretty far away. Oh my gosh, I'm 46 out of 200 of getting to first. Oh my gosh. Bro, this is about to be an absolute grind. Let's go play this game against Utah. This is about to be a grind. I thought I was just going to come in here, hot shot, go to one of the worst teams in the league. Utah stays a better team than us, so hopefully our starter gets exposed. But, frick, dude, I thought I was going to get at least to play like a little bit. Okay, so this game actually went to overtime. We're going to take the extra point. I'm doing my job. Our quarterback just pulled off a huge upset. Assuming that the other team doesn't score. Now it looks like they do score. Okay, now we got to kick this to continue the upset. I am literally I'm a holder. I am what I am. Are we just going to keep going back and forth? Do we win? I literally don't even know if we win. Air Force wins 29-27. Oh my gosh. They just pulled off an upset. With that being 2-0, my chances of being started just get that much lower. Like, a lot lower. Drag, stuff like that. I think we're going to be a running team for at least my first year here. I'm coming to the conclusion, we can't run right now, but I'm coming to the conclusion we're going to be a running team. I'm going to run around. I'm going to do my thing. I need our running backs to be a beast, and we are just going to run on people, frustrate people, and like me and my boy Sutton are going to dominate this league. Just playing that way. We're not going to play a pro-style offense because in reality, I'm not a pro-style thrower. I can't make big-time throws. My throw power is really not that great. So I really have to just play kind of a simple game. And I'm hoping, really hoping, that's kind of how this season goes. Like, I can easily make those passes, but anything deeper is going to be a huge pain. Now, can you guys look up some of these guys and just see if these are real people? Look up Sutton, look up certain people. I'll do it as well after. Just see what their strengths are. See what's up. The screens are obviously not working right now. But man, I am so pumped. The next video, hit the like, because the next video most likely I will get myself to be the starting quarterback. I'm thinking that'll come most likely tomorrow. Like, if you guys want to step, like every time these get 2,000 likes, I pretty much come through and I get you guys a video the next day. We just got a long and I was hoping to get our debut in this game, but I didn't realize we wouldn't be a starter. I probably should have went on to a team where I could have been a starter, but it is what it is. Let me pass it up. Absolutely nothing. I don't deserve to be a starter. This is so freaking frustrating. If you guys are seeing people get open, let me know where. I'm going to just try and throw it. Nice catch, Philishi. Thank you guys once again. God bless you all. Stick around. Leave a like. Subscribe. This is an option team. Keep that in mind. We're not a pro-style team. We're not going to be running the plays that we're running right now once these games start. At least if it's up to me at all, we won't be running these plays unless it's post to Holcomb. And those actually look relatively nice. God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching. This is the best. I'm so excited to continue this. I honestly am. And yeah, love you guys.